Hello, freak bitches. Well, I think there's a beautiful thing about being influenced by movies and books and songs, and that they provide us with entertainment and inspiration, but they also really distort the shit out of realistic scenarios.
Real life. But I think you're supposed to be able to distinguish between that.
Though.
You know, art is one thing and reality is another. Art, I think, is based on reality, and then
but
you
it
got to
influences reality so much.
Yeah,
Movies,
yeah.
Especially with women. How many women
Oh,
have
my
these,
God.
but especially young women that have these distorted perceptions of Channing Tatum movies? Channing Tatum that's how men behave, and this is
Right.
reality. And it's going to happen to me. I just got to find my prince.
Yeah, it's just not
Just a bunch
the
of
way.
dudes who want to come in you. That's all it really is out there. They're just lying, and both sides, the aggressive male side and the men who are pretending they're not like all the other men because they want to come in you too, and that's the only way they can go about getting in there.
Is being unique.
Yeah, or just being like on your side. Men are shit.
Right.
Man, I'm horrified to be a man. Men are shit. I'm different.
You see that on Twitter in its most archaic form, which is the White Knight.
Yes.
I fucking love the White Knight. I don't think I really verbally go, ugh.
Yeah.
When reading anything else but White Knights on Twitter. When you bash somebody who's a girl and you call her out on something, and then some guy swoops in, don't take that, you're beautiful, you're a beautiful person, and this, and you're just like, dude, first of all, you just want to fuck her. Mm-hmm. You want to do the same thing the guy that's fucking bashing her wants to do.
Yeah.
He's just taking a different angle.
Yeah.
You know? And you swoop in, and what is their mindset? Oh, DM me. You're a good man. Like, it just doesn't happen.
They just want love.
Love.
They just want love. It's not going to get their way. They just want love.
It just doesn't happen. I've given up on the concept of love. I honestly don't think it really exists. And this is something a lot of people have called me on. I think love is a cross between lust and an obsession. Kind of a, not really obsession. I think maybe a fascination, kind of just this quick thing that happens. It doesn't last long. It could last maybe a few years. It could last quite a few years. But it's still the same thing. It's lust and this fascination with the person. And that conjures up this mixture that seems like something that's love.
In the perfect scenario, you don't think that people can be in love?
No. I honestly don't see two people. I think honest love would be like you just never argue. You agree with everything. There's never a snooty, snippy moment. So it just doesn't exist. And in time, it transfers into something more a habit, a habitual thing. The lust turns into habit, and the fascination turns into comfort zone, and then you're just together. And you continue to be together. And you don't even know about love anymore. You're not coming home every day. You're not at the office going, fuck, I want to be with her. God, when you first get together, you're like, I can't even work. I love this girl. I want to be with her. I want to fucking smell her hair and kiss her and hug her. And then you got to leave and you go into the store for 10 minutes. Sweetie, oh, I love you. Oh, I wish I didn't have to go. Come with me. Come to the store. It's just fucking crazy. 20 years of marriage and you're still doing that bullshit. And you still love the person? No. You're now in a habitual relationship. I honestly believe this.
You just fucking pissed all over everybody's parade. There's a bunch of people at work right now listening to this going like this.
Fuck. Am I in love?
Well, you definitely don't get the newness, but you can still have
Yes.
a great relationship.
But
what is that? It's not love?
But the falling in love part
The falling in love
is the newness.
Well, you know what the newness is. The newness is a hormonal rush to make babies, and you're supposed to fuck
Again,
during that
biological,
time.
yes.
Yeah, that's why relationships most relationships peter out around 3 months in. That's
Yeah.
when the woman hits her first trimester. She's already supposed to be pregnant, and you're supposed to be out of there.
Right.
And banging a new one. Why? Because people were getting eaten by jaguars on a daily basis. You had to fuck as many people as you possibly could
Right.
in order to ensure that the species survived.
Yeah.
The problem is our high mortality rate when human beings were in their infancy. Our high mortality rate led to very specific types of behaviors that are ingrained in our genetics.
Yes.
And those specific types of behaviors are frowned upon by feminists now. The very thing that got us to 2014, they're trying to curb back.
Yeah.
This like deceptive behavior in order to try to get laid, any type of sex other than the sex that they feel comfortable with. I'm happy that this happened. If the man's happy, yeah, fucked her and I left. Pig rape. It's anything that's not along the lines of their ideal is rape.
Yeah. And like you said, it's just biological for the preservation of humanity early on. That's how we needed to act.
Here's where it gets more fascinating. The women who are trying to tighten this down as much as possible, no one wants to fuck.
Yeah.
At the very top of the fucking machine, the very top of the machine is run by troll ladies.
Troll ladies.
They're troll ladies.
Yeah.
They're not like really sexy, attractive objects of desire.
Yeah.
I
think when they speak about how can a man dictate what happens to our bodies, kind of a thing, it's the same thing as how can you dictate what happens to a pretty girl?
Yeah.
Like you're
Sure.
not a pretty girl, so you don't understand what it's like to be that and to be able to manipulate men in such a fashion. So the troll ladies should probably steer clear of what they think attractive men and women should do. It's really funny though to watch, and I'm a lonely cat guy in my house, Joe.
That's what it's come to. A lonely cat guy
That's
on Long
pretty
Island.
much it. I occasionally have some bitches over though. You gotta. I'm in the, like I said, with this whole I don't believe in love thing. I've had to convey to girls that do come over the house that I am not a boyfriend. I'm not your boyfriend or anything. And it's a hard thing. You tell them. I'm not your boyfriend. I went through so many years, Joe, of being with girls much too long, much longer than I should have.
Couple weeks.
Yeah. No, I was one of those fucking years guys. Like, I stayed in a marriage that I hated for 9 fucking years. 9 years. And I think radio was part of it because I had gotten into radio halfway through the marriage. So the second half, I didn't even pay attention to it. It was all about fucking radio. I'm in radio. This is great. I'm going to build this and concentrate on that. So whatever burden she was outweighed by the pleasure of doing radio. But after 9 years, that was it. So, but I jumped right from that into another relationship that just lasted years. And then after that one, I started thinking like, maybe I shouldn't be and tell these girls like that I feel for them so much, And now I just say, look, understand what this is. We are not boyfriend and girlfriend. I am not in a relationship with you. And it almost works. I have to fine tune it. I'm almost there though.
It's a
Sometimes
tough sell.
I don't get the message. And it's I start getting things. But then when I start getting texts, I'd be like, these are girlfriend texts. We're not in a relationship.
Do you say that to them?
Yes. I go, this is a girlfriend text.
What's an example of a girlfriend text?
A girlfriend text. You said I could do this, and then at the last minute you told me that I can't do it with you. I can't go here or do this or something. I'm like, I changed my mind, or I have something else, or I made other plans. It happens. It fell through. Oh, well, you're treating me like shit. This is... Hey, no, that's a girlfriend. That isn't a friend. If I call my friend Joe Curry, let's say, and I say, Joe, this weekend I'm having a party at the house. Come on over. He'd be like, okay. And then on Friday afternoon, I call him and say, Joe, no party. It's just not happening. I'm doing something else. All right, cool. That's like that, only if I could fuck Joe Curry. See, the girls...
You're trying to make that.
I'm trying to make it so they understand that they are one of my friends that are girls that if we want to have sex and stuff, that's great. It's cool and everything. But we can't have this relationship where you live here and where we are obligated to go out for certain occasions because you're my top bitch or something or whatever it is.
What about them fucking other guys?
Yeah, that doesn't happen. No. No, what are you, an asshole? No.
Yeah, who is this guy?
No, they could. I don't want to hear about it,
Right.
just like I don't want to have to tell them about it. Oh, I've heard this one. Like, oh, who are you going out with tonight? This is none of your business. It's none of your fucking business. Oh, is it this girl? Is it that one? Like, I'm not telling you. Why would I tell you? Why wouldn't you? Ah, God, I don't want to hear this. I just don't want to hear it. But that's,
There's certain patterns of in relationships that people automatically fall into, and they think they're allowed to. They
Yes.
think these are allowed
because it's become
patterns.
commonplace.
Yeah.
And that's what they've been used to their whole life, and that's what this groove that the guys have fallen into over the years, where they know, like, oh my God, you just realize at one point you go, uh-oh, I'm in a relationship. I didn't even want to be in one. We were dating or something, or just hanging out. Like, why does it always have to turn into a relationship? And I've said to girls before, I've said relationships are the death knell for a good companionship. All of a sudden now there's obligations, responsibilities, accountabilities, all these things that come along with a relationship take away from the good parts of hanging out, which is we're watching TV, we're drinking, we're fucking, we're going out to dinner. We're not arguing about anything. Because is that my phone? Oh, I hope not.
Is it a ding? Is it
Oh, man.
How did you manage to
Maybe.
avoid?
I'm sorry.
That's your girlfriend.
No, don't worry about it. It's his girlfriend.
Oh, it's my girlfriend. She's pissed.
So you avoided children. You got no children.
Yes. Oh, God.
That's a big one.
That is the biggest, because I almost had a kid with my wife, which would have just been, I'd have had to kill myself, I think. I would have had to do something to get out of it. Yeah. She got one of those ectopic pregnancies, which happens in the fallopian tube and blows up, and she started bleeding internally. And boy, if I had a future me came back at the moment I was driving her to the hospital, I may have made a stop at McDonald's first. Or, I might have had to pick a few things up while she was in the passenger seat bleeding to death.
Oh my goodness.
Oh!
Well, you say this because
Flat tire.
she basically, I mean, how much money did she take over the years? That was a bad divorce.
It's 7 figures she took.
Yeah,
And
over a long period of time too, right?
Yeah, she got Dominic Barbara for her lawyer. Famed bloated Howard Stern attorney, but Dominic Barbara was her lawyer, and he was just so much fucking anger that I had. You think I'm angry now, people? Wow. Oh, was I angry. And yeah, I hated them. I hated that whole camp. The lawyers, they'd come in, and I had to pay her legal bills, which is another one of those great fucking
Amazing, isn't it?
feminist things. I had to pay her legal bills and mine. So she hires Dominic Barbara, and he's just this fucking way expensive attorney. And I think, well, I got to save some money, so let me hire a cheaper attorney. Oh, that doesn't work, Joe.
That's ridiculous.
I had a guy that would come in with like a manila folder into court, and they had hand trucks of those big boxes of legal briefs and stuff on their side, and I'm just like, oh, this is the worst thing ever. And over the course of quite a few years, I had to keep paying her, and then it was over, and I'm very happy with that.
Do you ever communicate with her now?
No, thank God. And I don't have to. And if I had kids, I would have to. I don't understand how that happens. I like a lot of people say, well, no, over the years we built up a nice relationship. I'm friends with my ex-wife. It's like, no, you're not. You had to develop something, or you would have killed her or yourself or everyone involved. You have a kid, so you have to kind of build some type of relationship with her.
I have a buddy who's friends with his ex-girlfriend, and his ex-girlfriend is now married to another one of his friends, and they have kids together, and they get all their kids together and play.
That's weird. That's just odd. I don't think it ever goes away. I don't think that you fucked her ever goes away.
No, probably not, right?
Probably not.
Well, the ex-boyfriend and the new husband, they do have a little weird thing with each other. Where the new husband will occasionally criticize the ex-boyfriend in a little bit of an over-excessive way.
Wow.
Because he knows that
Some
for
kind of
years
cuckolding
he was
going on there.
slipping the dick to the missus. He pretends to be cool with it, but
we know.
There's a lot of weirdness to it all.
No
There's
shit.
a lot of weirdness.
Oh.
What? You got a note handed to you?
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Dominic Barbara, the lawyer for my wife, he came to my house a couple of months ago.
For what?
Knocked on the door, came to the house. Because he heard that I got fired from SiriusXM, and he was like, I just got out of rehab. Drugs and alcohol ruined my life. I no longer have a law practice. He got arrested for stealing from one of the stores at the Miracle Mile there on Long Island, and he's destitute now. He was living on his friend's couch. He went from that attorney that was always on Howard's show and made millions of dollars, obviously made some off of me, and then he's just destitute now. So I read the stories in the paper before I got fired and everything, and I've always laughed. I thought, good for him, karma, motherfucker. But if you crow about karma, isn't that bad karmically? I think it is too. So, whatever. But he knocked on my door, and I'm looking out the window. I'm like, I think that's fucking Dominic Barbara. And he comes in, and he was trying to preach to me, like he's saying, I read what happened, and I'm thinking maybe, you need help or something. Or,
he wants to be your sponsor?
Like, fuck, what the fuck is he talking about?
He probably, A, sees you as an opportunity to get back in the limelight, and B, feels bad that he stole your fucking money.
Maybe. And he might have been doing one of those 12-step things where he's got to make some kind of reconciliation with me. So he came over, he did that. But then at the end, he's like, so you got the new show you're going to be starting up? I'm like, yeah. He goes, I know this advertising thing where this, and then he's pitching some type of advertising for the show. So, yeah. So he left his number. And then
bitch, you stole money from me, you fuck. Get out of here.
Yes, and people were saying that. They're like, why did you even let him in your house? Why, And they're saying you should have shot him when he got in the house and say that he's just trying to attack you.
He's crazy. He was
crazy.
on drugs. He stole money. He's destitute.
Look at his fucking record, man. And check this knife out that was by his hand here. Yes, it matches my cutlery set, but it's a very popular item. That was always the intense fear of the thought that reincarnation might be true. And even though no one really remembers who they were in a previous life or who they are going to be in the next or something, you're always like, I don't want to. Man, I got a good one this time around. I got so fucking lucky. New York, United States, white male job. This fucking is. I aced this. And then you get reincarnated. You're like fucking. You got Ebola. You're coughing your blood up in front of a fucking guy fucking a goat.
Or you're a monkey. And you used to be a person, but you can't talk. And you're like,
and that's all you can.
Bummed out.
That would be a bummer.
Beaten off, bummed out.
Yeah.
Knowing you only going to live to be 10.
I was in New York. I was a white guy.
I was a white guy who had this whole thing where I was telling chicks no girlfriends.
No girlfriends. It was great. And they still came over. It's crazy.
How many of you think come over because they think, I'm going to fix him? This guy with his no girlfriend
you think?
Bullshit.
I think so.
I know what I'm going to do.
I think there have been a few that think like, oh, well, he just hasn't found the right girl.
And they'll say they go with it in the beginning, but then they start getting angry with you.
Yeah.
As they realize, oh, this motherfucker's serious.
Oh, wait a minute. He meant that bullshit.
A lot of guys say these things,
yes,
but they can't pull it off.
No one really means that when they say it.
Who the fuck do you think you are that you could pull this off? They get that.
Oh, yeah.
Who the fuck do you think you are?
Fuck do you think you are?
Why what's a fuck you, you fucking idiot?
Exactly.
Meanwhile, they already fucked you.
Rape. Wait a minute. I take away consent.
Take away consent after the fact.
Away consent.
Withdraw. The troll women have spoken. Stand on the fucking cliff with a horn. We found another one. Bring him. What are you having fun? What are you living your life by your own rules?
That's it. Fuck you. People don't like that, I guess.